Okay, so let's just quickly check something. I am waiting for a notification of furniture delivery for my dad to go and be at the house, but don't seem to have it yet. Okay, feet flat, hands on the belly, close the eyes. Take a big breath in and then sigh out through the mouth. Big breath in and sigh out. Big full deep breath. And exhale. And then take the arms down by the side. Just grab your ball, actually. Sorry if you have the ball. Sorry about that. Lie back down, pop it between your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, slightly squeeze the ball. It doesn't need to be a big tuck at all. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the ball. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, tuck and squeeze. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, tuck and squeeze. Inhale, let it go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Next one, taking it all the way up through the spine. So lifting the hips, rolling up through the spine, pushing down through the feet, stretching open through the front of the body. Push down through all 10 toes and the heel. Slightly lift through the inner arch. Engage the glutes. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze the ball slightly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back down. And just relax the inner thighs. So don't need to drop the ball, but just relax the pressure. Take the arms overhead, big breath in. Big breath out. Lift yourself all the way up. Squeeze the ball if it helps. So squeeze the ball to bring yourself up. And then roll it back down. Pull the waist in. Again, squeeze if that helps. Take the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lift yourself up. Imagine you're reaching beyond the knees and you're being pulled up and forwards. And then bring it back down. Arms go overhead, big breath. Exhale, reach beyond the knees, stretch. 3 more, take it down, pull the waist in. Arms go back, open through the chest. Lift yourself up. Reach away. Pull yourself back down and in. And then the last one, so take it all the way up. Reach beyond the knees. And then take it all the way back down. Arms down by the side, walk the feet in. Drive your hips all the way up. Squeeze at the top. Halfway lower. And then engage the hips to lift back up. Halfway lower. Engage and lift. Halfway lower. Engage and lift. We go for 6. Just make sure you find that contraction through the glutes at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then roll it down. Lift yourself all the way up. Take your ball and place it just kind of bottom of the shoulder blade area, middle of the back. Lie back onto the ball. Take your hands to the side of the head. Breathe in, open your chest, keep the elbows nice and wide. Breathe out, lift up, but keep the elbows out. Don't let the elbows fold in. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, we go back. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, curl and lift. We go for another 5. Pull the waist in, almost tuck the tailbone when you lift up. 4. Pull the waist in, squash the ball, tuck the tailbone. 3. That was the music coming on outside, sorry. 2. And 1. Hold it there. Lift your left knee off the floor. Plant it down. Right knee. Down. Left. Plant it down. Right. Plant it down. So really feel yourself pulling in. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Rise all the way up. Hold on to the backs of the thighs. Pull yourself up. Take that ball out of the way and bring yourself over to all fours, hands and knees. Breathe in, just stretch out, open through the chest. And breathe out, round through the spine. Breathe in, open through the chest, long, deep breath. And breathe out, round. Release, so nice and neutral through the spine. If you have a small hand weight, take it. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Take your left arm forwards with or without a weight. Take your right leg back. Inhale, row your left arm in and lift your back leg. Hold it there, bend the knee, extend the leg, and then release. Row in, lift the back leg, bend the knee, straighten, and then release the hand and the foot. So inhale, row the arm in, lift the foot, bend the knee, straighten the leg, release. So kind of combining 2 movements. So we row in, lift the back leg, bend the knee, and then extend, release. We go 6, row and lift, bend the knee, straighten the leg, release, row and lift, bend the knee, straighten the leg, release, row and lift, bend, straighten, release, row and lift, bend, straighten, release. Last one, row and lift, bend, straighten, release. Hand and foot down. Now lift them both off the floor so you have this long parallel line. Left arm reaching forwards, right leg stretching back. Inhale. Exhale, round and pull in. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, round and pull in. Go 4, reach as far as you can, and then round in as strong as you can. 3, and pull in. 2, and pull in. Last one. And pull in. Hold the knee there. Place your weight down to the side if you're using one. Both hands to the floor. Extend your right leg back and hold it straight. Lower halfway into a push-up. And then drive away from the floor. Lower halfway. Drive back down once more. So keep that right leg lifted halfway. Drive back up. Keep the waist pulling in. Keep those right toes pointing back. And start to draw circles with that right leg. Keep the belly pulling in. Keep both shoulders nice and strong. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Lower your left forearm down so it cuts across the mat. Your right leg is high and back. Then we're bringing it out to the right side of the room. Tap the floor. Take it up and back. To the right side of the room. Tap the floor. Up and back. So you're holding onto the trunk. So there's work through the center of the body. But the extension is in the back of that right hip. 7. Up and back. 6. The higher you lift that leg up and back, the more work. 5. 4. 3. Try and keep that leg long and straight. 2. And 1. Hold it up at the top. Pulse. Tiny little movements. Should really feel it in the outside of that right hip. We're going 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring that right knee down. Rise up to both hands. Tuck your toes. Stretch back into downward facing dog. Take a long, big breath in. And a big breath out. Widen the gap between the feet. So go almost mat width through the feet. Bring it forwards into a plank position. And then rock your heels to the left, toes to the right. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take that right arm underneath the left side of the body. Inhale, lift, open the chest. You can rest the bottom knee down if you like. Exhale, thread it through. We've only got 2 more. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, take it down. 1 more, lift and open. Exhale. Come back to a plank. Hold that plank and lower all the way to the floor. Catch yourself when you get to the ground. Point your toes to the bottom corners of the mat. And we did this yesterday in yoga. Take your hands to the back of the head. So keep the gaze down to the ground. Inhale, lift your head and feel the strength in the back. So stay looking down, but lift the head, try and lift the chest. Now lift your feet as well. Breathe. Keep the elbows wide. Back of the body should be strong. 2, 1. Hands down, feet down. Take it back into downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Rest both knees to the floor and take your right leg out to the side. Grab your circle if you have one. Oh no, my ball was nearly going to roll away. So if you have a circle, grab that and lift it up. Lean over to the left. It's my right leg that's out. Lean over to that left-hand side and hold. Pull yourself back up. Lean and hold. Pull yourself back up. Go 3. And lift. 2. And lift. Last one. Hold it, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Rise back up. Take that circle down to the floor. Still your right leg. Take it back behind you. So hands down, left knee down. Point your right toes back. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right knee to tap your right elbow. Take it back. And bring the knee to tap. Pull the waist in to help you. Take it back. So really do try and find that connection. So pull the waist in. It might be strong at the top of the movement. Take it back. Pull in and tap. 2 more. Bring it in Last one, we're holding. So bring that knee into the tricep, hold. Try and push the knee into the arm. So find that strength in the right side of the waist. 3, 2, 1, and then place that knee down. Inhale, look forwards, open the chest. Exhale, round. And then release. Neutral through the spine. You need your weight. If you had one in before, use it again in the right hand. And you take your left leg back. So we inhale to row the arm, lift the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, release. So we row and lift. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Release. Row and lift. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Release. Row and lift. Bend. Straighten. Release. Row. Bend. Straighten. Release. You've got 6 more. Keep the waist pulling in. Just make sure you aren't collapsing through the front of the body. Keep pressure down through that left hand. Try and stay quite balanced through the shoulders, through the torso. Lifting that back leg high. 2. Last one. And then the arm and leg are long. Reach them both off the floor as you inhale. And then as you exhale, they round and come in together. Inhale, we extend and lengthen. Exhale, round and pull that in. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, round and pull that in. We go 2. Round and pull in. Last one. Round and pull in. Take your left leg back. Place your weight down if you're using it. Right hand to the floor. Point the left toes. Circles with that left leg. Small movements. Keep the waist drawing in. We go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Other way. Navel to spine. Both shoulders strong, arms lengthening, pushing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that back leg lifted. Lower your right forearm down so it cuts across the mat. Your left toes, take them out to the left side of the room. Tap the floor, lift up and back. Out to the left. And then lift up and back. Pull the waist in. So still control through the center of the body. 7, 6. Squeeze and engage the glute when you get to the top of the movement. So 5, lift it higher than you think you can. But make sure it's coming from the glute, not an arch in the lower back. 3, 2. On 1, we lift and hold. Keep it there. Small movements. So just a small lift and lower. Pulsing from that left hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee down. Rise up to both hands. Tuck your toes, stretch it back. Long extension through the backs of the legs. And then widen the feet. On your mat, bring it forwards to a plank. Heels to the right, toes to the left. Lift your left arm up, inhale. Exhale, take it underneath the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach through. Bring your hands down, place your knees down, grab your circle and take your left leg out. Breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, lean over to the right. Breathe in, lift. Think about keeping the spine really tall. So imagine you had like a sweeping brush pole or something, the length of the spine, and it couldn't bend. So your spine has to stay in a long straight line. Make sure you aren't, I can't really do it, but make sure you aren't side bending into it. You want to make sure that you're coming down straight. And lift. We go one more. And lift. Take that circle down. Place the hands down in front of you and kick your left leg back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring that left knee to the tricep and make the connection. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make the connection. This is great as well for those of you who in yoga say that you struggle to step forwards, because it's that strength in the hips to lift through. So we go 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it. Squeeze that knee forwards. So push the knee forwards. Shorten the left side waist. Make that stronger. 2, 1. Both knees down. Tuck your toes. Stretch back into downward facing. Shake out the back of the head and neck. And then walk your feet all the way forwards. Take the ball, pop it between your ankles. Squeeze the ball, push your big toe down, so engagement all the way up through the inner thighs. Roll to standing. Take your time. Pull the waist in. Really slow. Inhale, lift your arms, nice big breath. Exhale, take your arms back down by the side. Chin into chest, roll it down. Pulling in through the waist. This slow and controlled. We've got 2 more. So roll back up, pull in through the waist. Sweep the arms high, inhale. Exhale, take them down by the side. Chin into chest, roll it down. And we're going to stay up on the next one. So roll up. Pull in through the waist. Sweep the arms up high, inhale. And then instead of bringing them down by the side, take them out in front of you. Exhale, so your fingers reach out in front of you. Pull the waist in, rise up onto the tips of your toes, and just hold it, breathe. Exhale. Then slowly stay, oh, I can't do it. Stay on your toes, but bend your knees. Pull the belly in. Squeeze that ball, strong through the thighs, really strong through the ankles. We're holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up tall. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, plant the feet. And exhale, go back into it. So lift the heels, bend the knees. See if you can go a little bit lower. And also just notice if you're sticking the hips back, really tuck the tailbone under. So you're pulling in through the waist and you're lengthening through the lower back. Hold it. 3, 2. Once more. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, come back into it. Your lowest yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise to stand, inhale. Fold it forwards, exhale. All the way down. Take that ball out to the side. Just hold on to the backs of the legs and pull yourself into that fold. And then we're kneeling. So come down kneeling. Knees are about hip width, sorry. If you have small weights, grab them. If you don't, you can just use your arms. So kneeling, just make sure the hips don't fall back. So keep a tuck of the tailbone, keep the waist pulling in, reach your arms out wide, and just start drawing very small circles. So the tiny rotator cuff muscles that hold around the shoulders, that's what we're working. It's not a huge, big movement. And just make sure it isn't in the neck. So I don't want to see like big rolls, wants to be tiny. Maybe about the size of an orange or something. We're going 10. 9, keep the waist in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, go the other way. Reaching the arms wide. So as you're drawing these circles, imagine someone's pulling your arms out to the side of the room. So there should be this feeling of stretch around the shoulders as well. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs down, little fingers up. So I'm kind of rotating my shoulders in. Then I bring my arms all the way down by the sides and lift them all the way back out. Down by the sides. Lift them up and out. So my palms are facing to the back of the room. 8. Lift up and out. 7. Lift up and out. 6. Up and out. Really slow. Pull the waist in. 5. Lengthen through the arms. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Then turn your palms so they face forwards and thumbs are out to the side, little fingers are to the inside. Inhale, take them out. Exhale, lower down. Really try and squeeze them in at the side of the body this time. Inhale. Exhale, bring them down, squeeze in. It's like you're trying to pull the shoulders down the back. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Breath. Exhale. Stretching the arms long as you do this, remember. So trying to reach the arms wide each time you lift up and then bring it down. 2. Bring it down. We're going to hold them up this time. So take it out and up. Bring the arms out in front of you. And then open them out wide. Exhale, close. Inhale, out. Exhale, close. Inhale. And exhale. 3. Bring it back. 2. Bring it back. Last one. And bring it back. Rest them down and give your arms a good shake. And come and have a seat. One that we're rolling back. So bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Kick both legs up to the sky. Look how much time we have when everyone comes so promptly. Reach up. So reach your fingertips to the bottom of the mat. Pull the waist in. Pointing both toes, take your right leg out, hold, lengthen and stretch, and then bring it back in. Left side, take it out, hold, lengthen and stretch, bring it back in. 8, at this pace, so not rushing, bring it back in. 7, and back in. 6, and back. 5, and back. 4, and back. 3, and back. Last 2, and back. Last 1, and back. Hug your knees in. Rest your head down to the floor. Take a big deep breath. And exhale. And then hands to the back of the head. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. Knees above the hips, toes pointed. Alternate toe taps. So we go right side, bring it back in. Left side, bring it back in. Nice and slow and controlled. 14. 13. 12. Belly in. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Lie the head back, reach your legs up to the sky, arms down by the side. Heels together, toes turn out, and squeeze the inner thighs together. So I have a V shape through my feet. I'm just going to slowly lower the feet until I find that tension through the inner thighs, lowest abdominals, hold it, and then bring the legs back up. Take the legs down and away, just to your limit or where you feel tension and a chance to hold on. And then you bring the legs back. We go for 5. Make sure you're pulling the waist in to bring the legs back. 4. And 3. 2. And last one. Hug the knees into the chest. And lie onto your right hand side. So have your, I'm just going to move these out of the way. Have your hips to the back of the mat. Right arm all the way out, knees bent so the shins are parallel to the front. Take a breath in, lift the top leg, and then a breath out, lower it down. So start with that easy lift and lower. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, lift, breathe out, lower, pull the waist in, lift, and lower, lift, and lower. 10, 9. Just make sure you haven't collapsed through that right side of the body. So slight engagement up through the right side waist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that top left leg to the bottom of the mat. Lower the leg down and lift. Lower and lift. The leg is long, but try not to be too stressed through the knee and the ankle. So an element of staying relaxed through the left leg, all the movement coming from the hip. 10, 9. And try and keep it back as well. So try not to let that left foot come forwards. Try and keep it back in line with the body or in line with the back of the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, keep it lifted. Point the toes, pivot from that left hip, bring the leg forwards. Once it gets to the front of the room with the heel, drive back. Keep it at the height you started with. Point the toes, bring the leg forwards. With the heel, drive it back. Point the toes, bring the leg forwards. With the heel, drive it back. Just 2 more, should be quite strong. Lift it a bit higher if you can't feel it. Bring it forwards. Drive it back. Point the toe, bring it forwards. And drive it back. And then rest that leg down. Come and lie on your back. Lie on your back and bring that left knee into the chest. With your right hand, pull the knee across the body, big twist. breathe. Exhale. Really open the chest, so pull that left shoulder back, take the left knee all the way over to the right. And then lift yourself up. So rock yourself up to a seat and simply just spin around so we can come to the other side. Hips down, left arm reaches out. Shins parallel. Slight lift through the left side waist. Lift your top leg and then lower. Lift your top leg and then lower. So trying to keep that movement really smooth. Try not to jolt or rush the movement. Go 8. It's all right. 7. 6. It's really funny because I can hear people run down the stairs and I know they're going to open the door and they come in like, and then go back out, which is fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick that leg to the back of your mat. Lower and lift. Doesn't have to be a very big movement. Really only needs to be to about hip height, maybe a fraction higher. Doesn't need to be much more. This element of keeping that leg relaxed. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it back as well. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Point the toes. Pivot from that right hip. It comes forwards. With the heel, you drive back. Point the toes. Bring it forwards. With the heel, drive back. Point the toe. Bring it forwards. With the heel, drive back. Point your toes. Bring it forwards. Heel, drive back. We've got one more. Keep it high. Don't lose that height. Bring it forwards. Drive it back. Rest that knee in front of you and we'll take a twist from here. So bring your left arm out underneath you and then take that right arm back and breathe. Exhale. Big breath. Exhale. And then lie onto your back. So just spin yourself over, lie onto your back and cross your right leg all the way over your left. And usually we take this into a twist, but I want you to reach over your knees and see if you can pull both knees in. Should be quite a strong stretch into the outside of the right hip. Try and breathe and soften into it. It is really strong, but do try and soften, even if that softening is just the shoulders and the jaw. And then we go the other side. So left leg all the way over, reach over both knees, pull that in. Shouldn't be so bad on this side because we've had a bit of time since we worked it. And then lift both legs up to the sky, give both ankles a little bit of a wriggle around, a bit of a release. And then bend the knees, hold on to the backs of the thighs, so between the thighs and the shin. A couple of times, rock up and down the spine. Enough so that at some point you catch yourself. And then catch yourself, hold it, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs, sit tall. Hands to the knees, take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more deep, long breath. And exhale. Bring the hands into prayer, heart center. And just thank yourself for making time to come and practice this morning. That was hard, so well done. You can let me know now how the sound is. I think hopefully better because I've just turned it down a bit, but